Happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome back to another video. Cheers, by the way. I appreciate you all for tuning in. We're going to break down the stock market in this video, go over whether or not we're going to get a reversal in the short term, and I want to break down three stocks, three companies that just reported earnings. We're going to break down the numbers, the charts, what I'm looking to do. But first, guys, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs, and get your 30 stocks from Mumu linked down below. We'll talk more about that later. And now, cheers again, guys. Let's dive into it. So it's about 10:15, 10:20 a.m. here on the East Coast. So the market pretty much just opened, guys, and we're slightly down across the board. Not as bad as what we saw yesterday, at least as of now. We have the S&P down just over 0.5%. We have QQQ down, let's see, about 0.1%, so not much red at all for now on QQQ. The Dow's down about 1%, so the Dow is getting clapped again, down 400 points to kick off this Tuesday, guys. And the Russell is down 0.1%. So the Dow, and by far and away right now, is down the most, with QQQ not down much, at least now, down about 0.1, 0.2%. So I want to break down if we're getting a reversal, if maybe a breakout's coming, which, quite frankly, guys, we're not really seeing a breakout coming here, but maybe a reversal. Let me show you. I guess a reversal kind of is a breakout, but in the reality is, man, we're going to have to break out of this downtrend on the 5-day, 5-minute, which we're just not doing yet. We did get some momentum at open today, which maybe, sparked some hope that, okay, maybe we're starting to get some green, maybe a reversal, but you guys can see we got met at this downtrend at another lower high on QQQ, and we got nailed, at least as of now, right? It looks like we're putting in another lower high, but the real question is now, guys, and I want you to monitor this for the rest of the day. I'm going to do it as well. This 5-day, 5-minute, will we start going for the lows from yesterday after the bell? Because I'm not sure if you saw, after the bell yesterday, stocks bled even more, as if the intraday session wasn't enough, right? I mean, we went down 4% on QQQ yesterday, closed at 473, and we got all the way down to 465 after the bell. I mean, guys, come on. This thing was down, I think, like 6% if we're looking at the closing price from Friday to where we got yesterday after the bell. I think we got down 5.5%. I mean, holy smokes, QQQ got destroyed. And yeah, the 5-day, 5-minute is what I'm watching closely for the short-term price action here, right? Do we break this trend line? Which as of now, we're not. In fact, we're getting rejected. And now that we are getting rejected here, are we going to go down to test the lows from after the bell yesterday or take them out? That's kind of what I'm watching for. And as of now, guys, we're already under the closing price from yesterday. We closed at 473. QQQ's now at 470, right? So that's out the window. We're breaking the closing price. Now I'm looking to see if we go to the intraday low, which is about 468, 469. That's the next target in the short term. If that were to break, now we're going to go down. Now we're talking the lows from after the bell, which again are 465 here on QQQ. That's where it could be going. And SPY, man, this one's already pretty much at the lows from after the bell yesterday. I mean, guys, this is it's starting to get ugly again. Not nearly as bad as yesterday, but it looks like SPY closed at about 560. Then we dumped down to 554 after the bell yesterday, and today we opened up at 560, failed to really break out of that closing price from yesterday, and now we're dumping down to 556. pretty much right at the intraday low from yesterday, which is really the only support between us and the aftermarket low from yesterday of 554. So it's not looking too great again for stocks today, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's not looking great. I mean, clearly the downtrend on the 5-day, 5-minute on SPY and QQQ, it's continuing, but with that being said, we do have some green out there. We do. We have a couple stocks in the green. CrowdStrike nicely is up 4% today, which I actually added more CrowdStrike yesterday. I'm very excited about that. I bought more at 306. Now we're at 322. We have OKLO up about 3.5%. Nice bounce back here in OKLO. And let me make this clear. These aren't reversals in these stocks. They're just seeing a short-term bounce. Let me make that clear. But they are up on the day. Netflix is also up on the day, guys, about 2%. This chart looks interesting on Netflix. It looks like it's trying to fight to hold the uptrend. Will it be successful? Time will tell. I mean, look, we're at the bottom of the channel right now here on Netflix. What else is green? Is Tesla green? Oh, my God. Tesla is green. Is it a miracle today, guys? Is it a miracle today? Tesla is seeing a green day, but clearly it's still in a downtrend, down over 50% from all-time highs. So let me show you now these companies that reported earnings. I believe 2 of them were this morning. 1 was yesterday. Let's get into the one yesterday first, which was Oracle. And Oracle, guys, well, it's down 7%. We're at the bottom of this channel. The sell-off is getting worse for Oracle, and it's getting more and more oversold. So Oracle reported earnings per share. Let's see if I can find it here, guys. Adjusted earnings per share of $1.47 versus $1.49 expected, so they missed on that. And revenue, where the heck's the revenue? Am I losing my mind here or something, guys? Is this red market driving me crazy or what? I can't. Why is their revenue numbers not here? Okay, $14.1 billion of revenue, but where the heck's the estimate? Are they hiding the estimate? I'm assuming if they are, maybe they double missed there. But either way, guys, it's not looking pretty. I guess they did increase their dividend from 40 to 50 cents. Not bad. Oh, here's the estimate. Yes, they missed. I guessed it. There we go, guys. $14.13 billion is what they reported in sales versus the $14.39 billion expected. So a double miss for Oracle. They see full year 26 revenue, though, up 15%. I'm not sure what that was before. Not bad, though, for the size of this company. But, yeah, the stock's not loving it. Down over 6%. Very oversold on this RSI on the 4-hour time frame. So maybe if we get an overall reversal in the stock market, whenever the heck that happens, Oracle will be one of the candidates that participates in a sharp rally, in my opinion, considering how oversold it is. So keep your eyes on Oracle, but I'm not in it now, personally, and I'm not planning on buying it until we really get an overall reversal in the market, which, again, we're just not getting quite yet. So DKS, Dick's Sporting Goods, also reported they were this morning, and they're down 3.5% right now, the stock is. So it looks like Dick's Sporting Goods reported, let's see here, guys, adjusted EPS of $3.62, which beat the $3.53 expected. Nice. And sales, $3.89 billion versus $3.78 billion. So a double beat for Dick's Sporting Goods. They see 2025 EPS of $13.80 to $14.40. Looks like here the board authorized new 5-year stock buyback of up to $3 billion. Not bad, not bad. Anything else on guidance? They boosted their quarterly dividend by 10% from $1.10 to $1.21. So for all the dividend people out there, kudos to you. I'm not a big fan of dividend stocks at this point in my life, but hey, if a stock I own happens to pay a dividend, why not? I don't own Dick's Sporting Goods, but just in general, but I'm not out here hunting for dividends, just to buy a stock for the dividend. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, not bad earnings out of Dick's Sporting Goods. I mean, all the other retail companies we've seen report, like Best Buy, a couple other ones I'm forgetting, they weren't the best, the numbers. So I guess Dick's Sporting Goods were the numbers were better than some others, but the stock's still down 3% right now, guys. And it looks like Kohl's also reported. Do you guys remember Kohl's? Yeah, Kohl's is down 20%. And I don't know how much life Kohl's has left. I mean, I used to go there with my mom. My mom would always take me to Kohl's when I was like 5 to 10 years old to 13 years old. And we would always buy clothes and shoes from Kohl's or whatever. I forget now, man. It's been so long. But yeah, Kohl's, I haven't been there in a while, guys. And it seems like people in general stopped going to Kohl's, right? Their sales clearly are struggling. The stock's been down. Whenever you see a stock downtrending for years, guys, that's usually not a good sign. I mean, look, Kohl's hit $83 in 2018. That's 7 years ago at this point, and that's the all-time high. We haven't hit that high or gotten anywhere close in 7 years. It's not going in the right direction. If I had to guess, bold prediction, Kohl's probably goes bankrupt eventually, or they spin off, they get bought out, whatever. I don't know what the heck's going to happen to Kohl's, but it's not going to be pretty, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I'm not going to go and short it. I'm not a big fan of doing that, but hey, we'll see. Adjusted earnings per share, 95 cents for Kohl's. That beat the 73 cents. Okay, sales 5.17 versus 5.14 billion. So they actually double beat. And they see full year 25 EPS of 10 to 60 cents. Pretty wide range there. And net sales down 5 to 7%. Comparable sales down 4 to 6%. So yeah, another retail chain, store, company, whatever you want to call it, struggling. Kohl's, ticker symbol KSS. And to be honest, man, I am not touching this thing with a 10-foot pole. Forget a 10-foot pole, a 500-foot pole. There's no way I'd ever buy Kohl's, but I figured let me break it down here, because they just reported earnings. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, keep your eyes peeled on the S&P, on QQQ, what we end up doing on these shorter time frames. That's going to give us direction in the very short term here. Let me pull up the 5-day again on SPY so we can see here. This is going to be what we need to watch, right? On SPY and again on QQQ, guys. So what are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys want to see more content from me here in the future. There's going to be a lot more content. And don't forget to snag up your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account using that link down below. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1%. APY, guys. Use the link down below or go to StockSurfFest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.